on. Get to the points. Sean Green, Brendan Walsh, Doug Stanhope. Brendan, what's happening, man? Happy holidays.
Yeah, baby.
Doug, I see you enjoying a nice glass of wine there. What kind of wine you got going?
I got a La Granja, and that comes from Trader Joe's, and it costs $3.99. Would you like to see all the other bottles I bought at the same time?
Yeah, let's go.
Is that Doug? Is that near wine?
It's not. It's like near me.
Oh, yeah.
It played slightly better in rehearsal, but still good work, guys.
Good.
Yeah, you know what I haven't done is I got to tweet this whole thing.
Yeah, tweet it out to the masses so they see.
And then I have to pull up my my unnamed betting site. You want me to mention your fucking name? You fucking pay me.
Right. Yeah, somebody's got to pay us.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody pay us. Did you get the email of the Peckers?
Yes, I got all the dongs loaded up.
And John Pello got a shout out. He's our #1 snout scout. And anybody else can join in if you're watching the games. I saw a lot of, and I was a little slow on the draw taking the photos. I don't have a DVR situation, so I couldn't rewind. But there was what the hell game was I? I don't know. It seemed like every game I was watching, there was just like there were tons.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I looked at my phone and I had a few cocks, and I assume I must have sent them to you. They weren't great cocks.
Yes, I can try. I'll get those pulled up as well. But yeah, no, since we were off on hiatus here a couple weeks, there's
holidays.
There's a massive pile of dongs. Oh man, I'm just looking at the.
Oh, there was a kicker. There was some amazing kicker dick that I saw, and it might have been because the main game that I was into, and I even texted you guys some. Please don't release my texts because I could get canceled for some of the things I was calling the. But that was the most exciting game. That was the best game for me this season. I haven't watched a ton. This has been a weak season for me. I haven't dedicated the time, but this I bet the Steelers. Somebody said,
oh yeah,
told me on my live stream from my other podcast, they were like, money line on the Steelers, go money line on the Steelers. That's my lock of the week. And I thought of it right. The game had already started, and it was 2-1. I don't know what it was at kickoff. The money line for the Steelers.
It was a funny ride because I was sweating out the Steelers as well. I had them money line, I had them with the points, and I had 7-1 Steelers to win the AFC North. So basically, that field goal decided the 7-1, which was an incredible sweat. And yes, it was Brendan just saying. Cursing every sort of Steelers thing, insulting them, and then it was great.
I mean, that I love an ending like I mean, I was there with my kids, and I joked, I got to figure out how to joke around with my kids without scarring them for life, because I told my daughter that I had bet our rent money on the game. She was like, "Well, how much did you bet on it?" And I was like, like $3,000. And I was like, yeah, so this team has to win. And she started getting really worried about it. I was like, well, if they lose, we're not going to be living here anymore.
This is going to be repeated to like
homeless
15 years from now. And my dad, he used to bet rent money, and he pretended he was joking. He was always joking.
I know, yeah. My old lady is always getting on my ass about that, among other things. But yeah, she's like, they don't know. And I told her I was kidding and how much I had really bet. And but I mean, I love an ending like that, because then when I texted you guys and was just like, fuck these guys, and because the Steelers got it, they were down at the 20-yard line. I was like, okay, well, there you go, idiot, you missed that extra point. Now you're gonna lose by a point. You guys,
I know, losing off the missed extra point would have been so bad.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe TF Panda. Wasn't some football player recently outed by his ex for having a big dong as big as quote 2 or 3 Coke cans. Joe, I mean, we're gonna send the Snout Scouts to try and track that down. I don't know how I missed that
I would
this kind of
imagine. Oh yeah.
information. I mean, I'm
Who's
sure this
that?
gentleman's been featured on the show.
And I'm sure you know the Coke can measuring system is probably you can use that for a good percentage of these guys.
Yeah, I've never gotten the Coke can analogy personally. It's more like the candy cane of Reese's maybe on a good day. Like
I
those
mean,
little things.
lengthwise, I'm like one of those little cans, but it's still not that. I don't have the girth on that.
I mean, a Coke can. That sounds insane. These guys are ruining it for the rest of us. I don't know.
I mean, if you're a lady who wants that, you got.
You are a sick whore.
I
No,
mean, you don't just get into that right off the bat. You have to work your way up to that.
it does feel like a gradual process.
Yeah, you got to work the minors and
Yeah,
A ball, double A, and yeah, eventually.
yeah. Start off with the.
I like, yeah, you're in the minor leagues, riding the bus, maybe you cross paths with the Michael Jordan, but for the most part, yeah, slowly but surely. I like,
Yeah. And then when you're all ragged out everywhere else, why not your pussy?
ragged out all everywhere else. Oh man. All right.
You have back wrinkles. A guy can pick you up like a cat by the back of the neck,
now
carry you like a suitcase from your back skin.
like,
Of course, you're going to need 3 Coke cans, a 2-liter.
yeah, I need not get a hurt of you.
I wonder if that does kind of firm up your skin with that, like,
Yeah.
by pushing it in there, it kind of like pulls everything a little tighter.
Instant facelift.
Now, two or three Coke cans. I mean, are we imagining the Coke cans stacked up on each other, or is it just 6 inches, like half a
like
6-pack? I mean,
Kind of
imagine
bundled together.
yeah. What's Brendan?
I think it's stacked one on top of another, but also I'm gonna have to say
what's scarier?
That's a wide. If you're talking dick size, that's a wide margin of error. One whole Coke can, where you're 2 or 3, it's like that's a pretty big.
I don't think I've ever gotten a Coke can past the K, right at the E.
Yeah, it's like the Guinness. I've split the K, maybe, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I was able to find who they're talking about. Matt Khalil and his ex-wife, they broke up. His ex-wife said one of the problems was, quote, he's too big. Describes this Johnson as 2 or 3 Coke cans. Oh my God. He's suing her for defamation of character. This feels like an Onion article. You're getting divorced, and part of the agreement is that this goes public in your lawsuit. Good luck finding a jury that's gonna side with you. Sir.
The first time I played Coots up in Anchorage in '95, I was on the Toys for Tots drive, 24-hour marathon live from the whatever, and I had met this gal. The state senator hung out at Coots, Dave Donnelly, and my friend's going, yeah, that chick that looks like she might be a dude, yeah, she banged Donnelly and said that he's got a huge cock. And so I ended up banging her, and she goes, yeah, he's got a huge cock, but he's like a stalkery guy. He won't stop calling me. He's got a big dick, and he knows how to use it. But other than that, we're on the Toys for Tots drive, and the DJ knows his actual office number. He knows so he calls up, and he gets him on the phone without him knowing who it is. And like, he's doing the voice changer. Yeah, we heard you had a big Johnson.
Yeah. I'm glad the word's getting out.
But because I had mentioned his stalker-like tendencies, alleged from her, then he came racing down to Coots trying to kick the shit out of me. He's fucking telling Duran, I want to know, I'm going to fucking sue him for libel. And he's going to go, you're going to sue him for saying you have a big dick? I want to be in that courtroom.
I do love how Doug actually has a real life anecdote that coincides with the story.
We need all women jurors. Instead of 12 angry men, it's going to be 12 horny ladies deciding this case.
Well, we ended up making peace somewhere along the line through a conduit, and then it turns out him and his wife are swingers and invited us to a swinger party. Now we did show up just for the story value, but there was no swinging going on. There was like any nude beaches, like three nude dudes,
Just waiting for something to happen.
and she was like making fondue or something. I don't know. We left.
Norm had that great bit where he goes, you know that expression, not the size of the boat, but the motion of the ocean. He goes, oh yeah, like these guys who have giant cocks are completely clueless. He goes, I think the guys with the giant cocks also know how to use them. It's just small guys with small dicks convincing themselves that they have some advantage. But yeah, no, usually I would think if you had a big dick, you could figure it out as well.
I don't know, you get lazy. I don't know.
That is true. Maybe he's like the Lamar Jacksons, where they just get by on their talent.
I mean, when
If I could quote myself from 1998, it's not the size or how you use it, because by the time she finds out how small it is, I'm done, and I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Sure, she'll never call back, but how much pussy do you get on referral?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I've never gotten laid via word of mouth. Like, oh man,
Right.
that's Sean. You got
You
it.
gotta fuck that dude.
That might have happened to me once. But it
Really?
wasn't I think there's I don't know. But the big guy, the big cock thing, I was thinking that you could probably, because you don't, when people just faint as soon as you pull it out, then you know, where do you go from there? Like, you could get lazy.
Well, you didn't even wait for the roofie to kick in.
Then that's when you know.
I've had a girl pass out while I was eating her out.
Was there any? Was it?
You know, nowadays I would have taken a picture, but back then you just didn't have a camera on your phone.
You had to have a 35 millimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me run down to Walgreens, get one of those instant cameras.
Instamatic.
Yeah,
Since we're on the topic of
disposable.
cameras and vaginas, I'm going to tell the Kevin Williams joke that was given to me.
I love this joke. One of my favorites.
One of my favorite jokes, and I didn't write it. Kevin Williams, who gave it to me because he quit comedy and then started doing comedy. Never take a joke from anybody.
Yeah.
You can
No,
have.
you just keep doing it. Fuck him.
Well, he's like, "Hey, are you still doing that? I'm doing comedy again." And I really,
I know.
I only did it. I probably only did it maybe 10 times in the 2 years I was.
Tell the joke.
So I took a girl back to my hotel room after the show last night, and when she came into the room, she noticed I had a tripod set up next to the bed, and she was like, "Hey, I don't know, I'm not in the filming anything. I don't want any cameras or anything." I said, No, honey, you got it all wrong. I shoved that in your pussy."
That's a great misdirect. You don't really see it coming.
But there's at least two, and there might be a third of jokes that people gave you, and then you took them back when you made them fucking kill. And one of them was I don't even know it was in your act. You just said it on radio one morning in Austin. He goes, "Yeah, it's I really feel bad for that Hitler. Sitting around there down there in hell, surrounded by all those Jews."
Yeah, that was somebody. The way the joke, he says, who must be having a horrible time in hell? Hitler. Surrounded by all those Jews. But yeah, that was a guy. Yeah, another guy, and I did that as I think I did that as Scary Monster.
Mm.
All right.
Time. And then he, that was another guy, and that was like, I don't know if there's a third example, but those are the two times that people were like, and that guy reached out to me and was like, "Hey," because he was a real clean comic, and he was like, "Hey, I made up this joke. I can never use it, but this is something you could say and get away with." And I was like, "Oh yeah, great. I'll think about it." And then same thing. get a phone call like a year and a half later.
Hey man, yeah, I've gone. I've
I'm gonna
got
need
real
that back.
political. Wait, so you
Remember
got?
that?
I don't know. I didn't know you could Indian give a joke.
I don't think you're allowed to say Indian give.
Yeah. Also, Indian give was that's how bad we did it to the Indians. We took their land and then they were like, hey, we'd like that back. No, you gave it to us. You can't ask for it back. They're like, wait, we don't recall giving that back. But meanwhile, we're just like, we're ahead of this. We already got a name for it and everything.
Are we allowed?
Yeah, I already get a team for it.
Yeah, exactly. You're in
Are you
trouble.
allowed to say Indian rope burn still? Are you still allowed to do that to each other?
Rug burn. Yeah, Indian rug burn.
Oh, I thought it was rope burn where you grab their. It's when you
Yeah,
twist
well,
the forearm,
I
right?
guess it's regional. We
Okay.
said rug burn.
Funny
Oh, you know what?
yeah.
Sorry, what came up? Oh, you're from. We're all East Coast guys. Did you ever? Did anybody ever? Did you? Because somebody referred to their penis as their bird.
No,
And you never heard that before?
no.
That was,
yeah.
when I was little, I was like, oh yeah, I just whipped out my bird or birdie or whatever.
No,
I've never heard
that's
that.
a bird.
Yeah, flip the bird.
Well, and this is kind of like a cock and balls, isn't that the idea behind this?
Like if a girl said, "Hey, can I put my bird in your ass?" I would hope it would be a finger and not a cock. Speaking of cock,
Or your pet parrot.
Oh yes, we got a bunch of those lined up. All right, well we can start with let's see here. Share the stat instead. We'll start with the one Doug submitted from. I know we're not normally a college football program, but you know, never too early to get ready for the draft.
yeah. Oh, that's why I was wondering where these pictures came from. I forget I watched college when Andy was here, but look at how he's presenting it and looking for get his facial expression because he's looking for acceptance.
Yeah, that does.
What,
He's like,
is there something wrong with it? Is it
Is this
weird?
good enough? Does this make you happy? Yeah. So college football playoffs.
It's not the size; it's the motion of the ocean. Come on, I have to go.
I just the idea of a guy of guys not knowing how to use their cocks, but they're really big, was pretty funny.
If you
to
got
me.
your shoulder pad hanging out of your shirt like that, you don't know how to bone.
No.
Yeah, really. You know what? We could bring this show back for a special edition NFL draft, and we.
Oh yeah.
But you don't. Yeah, go back through college pictures. Put our kid on it. Hire him as an official intern. Go back
You're
through
hired,
all the college tapes of all the first round of the prospects and find some dick pics, and we'll decide who should get drafted in what order based on their senior dick pics. Make sure they're seniors. Don't you be sending me? I don't need my computer cluttered with a bunch of that filth from. Wait, no. Everyone in college is 18.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Well,
have a GED, as I had to do some math.
If you're up for the draft, you're of legal age.
Yeah.
So
But you still
All right.
don't need any sophomore cock in there.
Yeah. Sophomore cock. 2 minutes later, sophomore cock. Sorry, a lot of things alliterate to the tune of "Girls on Film" by Duran Duran.
Phil. Hey, we got some playoff action, including the LA Rams heading to Carolina. LA Rams 10.5-point road favorites. Here you go. Here's some nice Rams action from their game earlier. What do we
Huh.
these photos
Come
are
on.
I mean, Rams looking pretty stout on the D line here, as you can tell.
Those guys look, first of all, let's ignore their cocks for a minute. Look at those stupid jerseys. They look like they were like doing 2026 for New Year's, and
They got it
Two
reorganized.
and six guy went for beer, and this guy got in the middle and fucked it all up. But those don't look like uniforms. Those look like iron-ons. When you couldn't afford the real funny T-shirt, so your mom would get an iron-on of like Donny Osmond.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit high, so if this seems a little.
Oh no, this is hitting.
The middle guy. Now I can't. There's the his is kind of hidden there, but his pointing straight down because that's the. the other guys are perfectly placed, pointing to the side.
Yeah, I mean the two Rams guys, yeah, they're both going
One's going to the left, one's going to the right.
yeah, they even off the field, they're coordinating here.
But if he says wave your dicks like you just don't care, they'll flop the other way and this way and that way and this way and that way. Because they can control their dicks like that.
Oh yeah, they they have amazing control. Brennan, what do you like in this game? You are a guy who loves a good dog. 10 and a half,
And I
massive.
do love the Panthers too.
Yeah, they've been a fun underdog team.
I was trying to play a karaoke version of. Oh, here we go. Here's girls on film. Can you hear that, Doug?
Yeah.
I was singing sophomore cop.
Sophomore cock. No, I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't.
No,
You guys can't.
I don't
hear
have.
it?
No, sorry.
Damn it! I got to figure that out. I was on another podcast and they can't. I was just gonna make some phone calls.
If you guys two would just move here, we would all hear the same things.
It's a good idea.
And you have
All right, how's your Friday?
you have a technical guy.
Let's move to Bisbee. I like that idea.
You know what? Sure. I it's always been in the back of my head that it's probably going to come to that right before suicide. So
Yeah, well,
This just seems cool.
your wife has been making some inroads.
yeah.
Wants to know how I feel about having the boys with her. Are
10
they
and a half,
boys? I don't even know if your kids are boys or girls.
it's a girl and a boy.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
didn't write it
You
down.
just set me up to do that. Like, I know you don't give a shit about my kids. That's why I never tell you about them. And then that's entrapment.
He really did. Bro.
How old are your kids again? How old's your boy?
Oh, I don't care.
I don't fucking care. Shut up.
I'm answering your question. It's like people who go, "You'll never guess," and then it'll be this thing, and then I guess 2 or 3 times, and then they're like, "How long are we gonna do this? Are you gonna tell me? You're gonna waste all fucking day?" Yeah, you're right. It's not
I
gonna
just say you're right. Yeah, you'll never guess. Yeah, you're right.
be- you're right. Okay, what do you want now?
Never gonna try.
Doug, what are you doing here? Carolina or the Rams?
Here's what we do here around the football funhouse is we'll do the blind draw for playoffs. So 14 of us will just draw a card that we have written on the other side, one of the playoff teams, and it's $20. And if your team wins the Super Bowl, you get the pot. And Bingo and I had to draw as a couple because limited space. We drew the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, nice.
And I'm not going to say who drew the card. Yeah.
Is that just straight up or with the points?
Maybe we watched the game from separate rooms.
Well, yeah, I mean the Panthers winning one game, maybe, but yeah, multiple to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and Andy drew the Steelers, so we're rooting for that Super Bowl. Panthers, Steelers.
That would be amazing. That's probably like
And to only win $280.
that really is not statistically not your best bet.
They're playing in LA.
No, it's in Carolina. So Carolina's getting 10 and a half points at home.
Huh. I don't know.
Do you think this has ever happened where someone won the Powerball and some other guy next to him goes, yeah, you know, that was like the minimum jackpot because the big one just hit last week. And he goes, fuck. Yeah, that would have been like fucking 2 billion last week. And I think this one's like the 375,000.
Barely
Should have waited. God damn.
It's never that low. I'm actually becoming quite a Powerball expert.
Oh yes, your thing on the world record podcast.
We get Powerball numbers every week. We call liquor stores around the country we were calling comic book stores today, and it's liquor stores are the best. Those people. But we get the numbers. We get the winning numbers every week, and this is how I don't think this is healthy for me because I already have like OCD. And they do Powerball 3 times a week, and so I'll play like the last 5 numbers that we got. which is one sheet. It's like $10. But when I forget to play, I get thrown into such a panic that
man.
one of my numbers is going to
Chris?
win, and I didn't play it, and it really is affecting. It's really bad.
I don't even know if I wordled today because that fucking cunt put oomph out before I could finish trying.
Yeah, that was an all-time bad Wordle. I just
And
remember-
I was at 4, and I go, I have no idea, but so I'm gonna have to just turn off my phone and wait not till after I've had my coffee. I say, and someone found a coffee cup that said that and gave it to me. Anyway, yeah, the oomph was a fucking terrible Wordle. We're gonna talk Wordle in the off season, but we're gonna talk about it a lot.
Wordle and NFL players did.
But I think Sean and I got it we both got it in 3. And I was so impressed with myself that I got it in 3 because I had like whatever my second guess was, I had 4 of the 5 letters just in the wrong order. And
yeah,
I
to
stared at
me,
it for
it was-
literally like an hour.
Yeah, I had it where the H at the end and nothing else that goes with an H. No C, no T, no S, nothing.
Yeah.
I had the second O, the M, and then the H at the end. And I looked at that thing for, I shit you
Yeah.
not, like an hour. And I was just, I got to a point where I was hitting random letters.
I thought about
I
cheating.
took the under and how quickly I would have figured it out with those letters, and so I beat you. I'm just trying to keep this on a gambling level. Fuck them.
My second guess was chomp, CHOMP.
Oh,
That's what I thought. That's what I thought I could get, and then I go, wait, no, that's not like I had the H. That doesn't work. I kept coming up with words that didn't work.
Yeah, it was very frustrating. But then when I finally figured it out at 4 a.m., because I can't go to bed until I figure this out.
Oh, I don't. I wait. I do it first thing when I wake up. That's why sometimes it's at 1 in the morning, and that means I'm waiting for another Xanax to bring me back down.
Speaking of things that bring you down,
yeah, here we go.
Oh man!
We got the Packers at the Bears.
Remember, I'm watching this on a phone, so I can tell you, like, just on a thumb stamp size, who's no show and who's going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Did they put 96 on injured reserve? And is that a groin injury?
It does look a little. Maybe he's got a little hernia going on. I don't know. He should.
We don't small penis shame, but I'm just saying there are times where it's a who's your friend situation.
but you know what? I feel like it's suspicious how much I'm defending these guys. But that guy's 6'8", 400 pounds. You put that on one of your guys or any of our average size frame, I don't think we'd be able to stand up.
No.
If I gained 15 pounds, I really would have a hard time finding my dick.
There was Richard Bain. You knew Richard, right, Sean?
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever met Richard, Doug. He was a really funny comic. And he had a joke about being with his girlfriend so long. Like he talked about how guys chub up their dicks to make them look good in front of girls. Where he's like, you chub it up to make it look good. He's like, I've been with my girlfriend so long. I try different ways to show her how small it can get. Like I'm in the shower with a bucket of ice water. Like, look, you can't even see it anymore.
It's gone. It's gone. We got a nice little matchup here. We got the Packers at the Chicago Bears. Packers are a point favorite.
1 point, huh?
Well,
I would say based on this Packers photograph, I would say that's playing complimentary football. Your offense and defense are, hey, where I lack in one area, you pick up for in another area. And perhaps 96 is like pays for all the dinners. And number 7 has all the cock.
So yeah, we all have our roles on this team.
Right.
Yours is to pick up the checks.
Yeah. There's not one dick on this team. There's 22 dicks, and that's just the starters. I don't know how many dicks are in support. How many dicks are on the bench?
I do like that as like the as like a pregame speech. Listen, there's not one dick in this locker room. It's 22 dicks together rowing in the
It's a
same.
bouquet of dicks. That's what we are. Every one of your heads.
Brendan, what do you?
A bouquet of dicks. That's a frightening and fascinating.
I think that might be a Louis C.K. when he said bucket of dicks. And maybe he said as the tag, a bouquet of dicks.
bucket of dick, or no, bag of dicks. He had because he
Bag
had,
of dicks used to
Oh,
be
so then he probably wouldn't have said bouquet because a bag of dicks. Maybe he said bouquet. I don't know, but it's a lot of dicks.
that's a lot of dicks.
I wasn't trying. This has nothing to do with Louis C.K., and I don't know why you are trying to brand me as a joke thief when I'm high.
There we go again. Entrapment. The Bear, are we in Chicago?
Yeah, we're in Chicago. It's gonna be a little nipply, some nubs out there.
Yeah, let me see what the over under is
Yeah.
on this one.
Yeah. Show me the radar in Chicago. Do we not have Chicago radar? Wink, wink pictures.
Let's see if I can pick up some Chicago radar. I think it's the past few weeks we haven't seen any come in.
These are
Has
all-
anyone? I should go to NFL weather and see what the actual literally the weather is in Chicago for that game because I forget because it's been so fucking beautiful in Arizona, like 10 degrees warmer than normal for weeks, and so I forget to look at the weather when I bet over unders.
Now there is a chance of heavy snow for that game.
Oh, that's so fucking good.
That's
Under
going to be fun.
45.5.
Packers, Bears, Saturday night, snow coming down.
We'll see. Yeah, all these over unders are pretty high on at least as far down as I looked. I'd go Bears +1 on this. I think
Yeah.
get that point just in case they lose by a point. I feel like this could be a tight game. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you could do worse than a home dog in the NFL playoffs. Doug, what are you doing? Bears, Packers, and do you have a bean?
I like the Bears, and it's going to be again. The fun house is full of all these senior citizen Packer fans, and so it'll be nice to root against their team because we always have to put the main TV that you can hear, the main middle TV of the 5 on fucking Packers if they're on. No matter what you have. Oh, but the Cleveland is playing Cincinnati, and that's the two cities where my parents were murdered separately. Oh, yeah, but the Packers are
Special
on.
place
So,
in my heart. Very,
yeah, fuck
very, very
the Packers.
very sentimental NFL matchup. The two places where my parents were murdered. You're like a Batman of domestic violence. All right, we got the Sunday morning game. Should be pretty good. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars at home
All
against
right.
the Buffalo Bills. Duval, as they call
I would
them.
say that the Jaguars have been looking sharp. They have a
like
pointed attitude towards victory.
Yes.
And
I'm
they're
gonna go
bolstered by a strong sack of a secondary.
Also, they do have that hot tub in the stadium where the fans can hang out. A fun little wrinkle there to the NFL experience. Hard not to like the Jags here.
Did you just- was that code for calling his dick a little wrinkle?
Yeah, I mean, little wrinkle. You could do worse, Brendan.
show
What do
you
you
later how long your balls can get.
Well, if that's balls, then my God.
I'm gonna
God,
go Jags.
God
I
have
think
mercy
Jags
on
+1. Like I said, I have a weird soft spot for the Jaguars and the Panthers.
Tough side indeed, huh?
I've won some big over the years. I feel like some of my biggest winnings were betting on them as huge underdogs, money line, like 7-1. Shit, I know I hit like a 7-1 Jaguars a few years ago, but I like them. They've been doing good. And the Bills, I feel like the Bills have been pretty wonky all season. Am I wrong?
Yeah, up and down. I'm taking. Shit, I haven't bet any of these yet. It's a good thing we did this because I would have forgot that I bet on football. So yes, I have to take the Panthers. I didn't chime in, but yes, Chicago, I did chime in. Now Buffalo at Jacksonville. I'm not sure, but like I saw a couple of Jaguars games there in the last few weeks where they were just, I don't know if it's because he has long hair that when he gets stacked, it looks a lot more slapstick. But yeah, it looked like he was getting roughed up all over the place. And but I think just bandwagon. And Bingo said she's jumping off Miami and she's going to Jacksonville. Maybe I should have. Yeah, maybe I should have made that yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, we should have made that a press conference.
Yes.
Yeah, she's this season's over. She's Jacksonville now. And I support her because if I was the next bandwagon, I'll jump on it. If they continue to suck, I can't jump on a winning bandwagon. But this, yeah, as they spent the years yes, Jacksonville.
Well, and of course on our on my podcast, Sports Gambling Podcast, we call the Jags fans jag-offs, and then when you're getting really excited about the Jags, you're jagging off. So
I like that.
yeah, there you go.
Did you have like a team of writers come in and help you with that?
Well,
Some of the
you know,
cool
it was
guys and,
Yeah. Well, you know, here in Arizona, the baseball team they call the Diamondbacks, they call them the D-backs. And you can imagine the joke I came up with. I'm not going to say it on this, but
might not be able to say it.
Yeah, this is a
I
family.
always felt, and it was after the fact, but when Tony Romo was the Cowboys quarterback, the Philadelphia Eagles just could never think of a good way to make fun of his last name. I didn't even think of it until after he retired. I was like, wait a minute, we should have been calling him this the whole time.
It really was. I mean, it was just such a layup. That,
Oh, they were selling T-shirts, and I remember I went to, I didn't even go to the game. I drove past the parking lot, and there was guys on the street with Romo as
yeah. I mean, again, you don't even have to think.
yeah, that writes itself. That's proof that we're living like in a simulation or whatever.
Yeah,
because you can't give that to Philadelphia Eagles fans with the Cowboys. That's just statistically that's impossible.
hey, these Jaguars, if they're going to play the long ball, they're going to have deeper penetration than what's that team they're playing?
The
Bills. Do we have penetrating Bills?
Let's see. The Bills didn't. I can pull you.
No, you can say no, and then you go, oh no. You know, Bills are the one team this entire season, not one time has anyone seen one cock that was even showing on those. That Mafia, indeed. They didn't take away your thumbs for owing you money. They took away your cocks.
Charlie, they took my cock, man. Charlie, they took my fucking cock. Man.
This is here you go. Here's some Buffalo Bill action.
And not for anybody out there, that's the only impression I do.
We're getting towards the end. You guys can
Aaron
go.
Roberts from Popa Greenwich Village when they took my thumbs, Charlie. They took my cock. Took my fucking cock, man. Charlie. Oh, we got to shout out the last guy who was commenting. He said he came for the picks but stayed for the dicks, which is our
yes, I like that.
If we had a log line for our show, this is what it would be.
William Beats. Thank you.
Shout out to you, William Beats.
Looking for one of those block rocking beats.
Next up. So wait, you guys are both on the Jags, right?
Yeah, we're both on the Jags.
Yeah, I'm on the Jags. Hey, listen, I got unceremonious. I was removed because there's people that brought us dinner that we're supposed to be having dinner with. And so I had to move into my office. Go ahead.
Did you meet him at the
I am
safe
definitely
for the sale that won't be named?
Come on.
hang on.
You like your items.
Wait.
His items.
I don't know what's happening.
I have an item. It's
Oh, I think that might have been downloading, honey.
All right. Next up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at home against the San Francisco 49ers, the hated Niners. They're coming to town here. This is from the archives. We didn't have a recent Eagle, so I had to dig up the sausage archives again.
Oh wow! And they're only favored by 4.5.
That looks like it. Now that does kind of
What in the world?
What
maybe penguin or something stuck in his pants.
That's a bird.
Yeah,
yes, of course. He's you called
and
the
people
bird.
call the eagles the birds. Yeah,
Yeah, the birds with the bird. What do you how are you feeling, Brendan, about the
I don't feel good. I think that this is going to be, I think much like the Philadelphia Phillies, this is going to be this season's hasn't been the best Eagles season, hasn't been terrible.
Yeah.
But, this could be just like a weird, like what they lost to the fucking Niners in the first fucking.
You know what's worse is this could be exactly the way they anticipated the season would end at the beginning, where it will be Bills against the Eagles,
Oh,
where like so many teams did way better than you thought, and the Bills did fine, and the Eagles did fine, and you're gonna go, oh, this could go any way at all. You never know. It could be Panthers. No, Bills, Eagles, and then you go,
Oh, look at that guy. I would go, you know what, Sean? If I had to bet on the game, which I might go away from it, I would maybe take the Niners and the point, because I feel like it could be a close game. This could be a field
4.5. Yeah, 4.5. The back door could be it's always open. Joey Bosa here, or
Nick Bosa. See, now you're showing me the intangibles, and where I just thought the Eagles are way more than 4.5 on that spreadsheet. Well, right here you go, okay, and I tend to root for the whites.
I mean,
I grew up as one. That's why.
This is really patriotic too, because this is obviously during the national anthem, and he's got his hand over his heart and his cock over his thigh. So that's
exactly. And if you knew any, you probably don't know Nick Bosa's political background, Doug, but he also is one who roots for the whites. Very, which is a weird spot to be in on an NFL team. This one is another great throwback. Where it's just, I'm trying to unpack which one's the balls, which one's the dick. I haven't
pretty obvious,
but I don't even know if it's
He's got his shirt untucked to try, and he thought it would cover it up. Like
he twisted it into weird knots before a game, so you can't tell. It's like Balloon the clown. He makes little creatures out of his balloon animal dick and balls.
He's got a balloon animal dog in his pants.
You know what? You know how the old guys, the rich guys, that get the dick that you can pump up? What if you had, like, just as a goof, now that I'm not fucking age, what if I had balls that can expand? The dick stays small and just gets smaller as it sinks into my expanding bag that looks like a blowfish with all this spiky pubes.
Doug brought up Balluno, which was a character that I came up with the late Andy Ritchie. We were putting together a comedy thing, and Doug and I did a show at the Lakeshore Theater in Chicago, and I did a bunch of characters on the show. I think I did Seymour Black, the blind guy. I did Balluno the clown. But I remember we didn't really know each other that well yet, and I did Balluno the clown, which was a full clown makeup, full costume, and I went out. And the joke was, I would talk about how great I was at making balloon sculptures, but then when I blew up the balloon, it was round. And I would just look at it and go, oh, fuck. Look at the package and go,
well, how about I make you a dragon and I'll make you a sword where you can slay the dragon?
Oh, you do?
He has this whole build up. And like, and then the round balloon, motherfucker, just walks off the stage all angry.
But this is what I tell people about that. Like, somebody brought up the Lakeshore, and I was like, I got off stage, and you were backstage, like, cracking up, and I was like, oh, I don't know, that's funny. It's not that funny. You were like, no, what's funny is it took you 20 minutes to get ready. and you're on stage for like 45 seconds. Because I did a whole, it was a full clown
I
costume.
tell that story all the time. No, I thought it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. It was great, but I liked the
But the
'cause that-
effort that you did put into getting dressed, this wasn't like some like off the shelf, Dollar Tree clown suit. He did the makeup. He did the whole. He wasn't clowning around.
You had full
that was
clown
funny
makeup.
to me because I just had never thought of that. Like where I was like, oh yeah, you're right. It's the preparation and payoff is really yeah. I just like yeah, you're right. It took me 20 minutes and I was out there for maybe a minute and a half. Maybe.
Hey, it was worth
Yeah,
it.
no, not even.
Yeah.
If you don't go full makeup though, it's not as funny.
Gotta sell it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got so wait, Doug, what are you doing? 49ers or Eagles?
Yeah. Oh, gee. 4.5.
Yeah.
Is that what we're at? Yeah. I'm gonna go Eagles.
All right. I like it. Let's go. Go Birds.
All right.
Oh,
this-
and my bean bet is.
Yeah,
Oh
what's
shit.
What are these? Look at this. Guy. Now that's a San Francisco move right there.
Yeah.
This is their rare docking defense.
The game is the Chargers Patriots. Oh, we haven't gotten to that yet.
Perfect. That's the next game on deck.
All right.
Chargers Patriots. This is a I mean, this is an amazing showing by the Patriots.
Yeah.
They have been, I mean, certainly unstoppable, and you can see why.
Whoa.
That's like a coffee. That's like a complete right angle.
That's
Yeah.
too low. His cock and balls are too low on his body. Like I feel like they're they're like just suspended. It's too low. Looks too low.
I want the first guy's face. If you can remember the first guy's face that was like,
Oh, yeah.
am I okay if it's college dick? It's all you should expect. I want his face on the weird guy who you couldn't tell his dick from his balls package, but I want that number 85 Henry ass.
You're building a super team. This is your own fantasy
Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
A fantasy
we're-
football team based solely on penises.
No, and faces. I put a face. That's a human being, Brendan Walsh. That's what you don't understand about this whole program. We're celebrating not just their cocks and balls and records, wins and losses, over-unders. How about that face? Look at that face. That's a guy saying, please accept my penis for what it is and accept it inside of you.
He just wants to be accepted.
You see, I'm getting it. I feel like his face is more of a like, like I feel like he's proud.
Fake tough guy.
Yeah, like
That could be a rape touch it.
Oh,
Just touch it.
yeah.
Like there's a begging, just touch it. Please just touch it. Or then there's the rape, just touch it. It's both a desperate simp. Ugh. Come on, you're going to touch it or not? I'll tell everyone that you're a whore.
And
I
then
guess
there's-
you're right. Thank God for close-ups.
Then there's the Senor Wince's touch it, where he asks her to touch it. She goes, "Sorry."
Hi.
Man, if I had that ass and I could eat it, I wouldn't leave the house.
That's no one's saying that about Hunter Henry. He's gonna be pretty excited. Now wait, Doug, are you on the with your bean bet? Are you taking the 3.5?
I'm winning. That's what I'm gonna. Yeah, for the first time, I'm ahead $100.
Really?
Yeah, I socked it to him last week, and this. Yeah. So then, yeah, it was a Broncos. I had the Broncos minus 14. It had gone up, and yep, they won by 16. So this week. It's I had the New England Patriots minus 3.5.
Okay.
You gotta feel pretty good right now.
And they're hosting the LA Chargers. I don't know if I know. I'm giving. I don't know. We don't. You know what? I'm going to give a little inside information to the viewer. We don't prep at all for this show. Like this is completely unscripted.
Well, I mean, we do prep in the sense that John Pello.
Yeah,
sends
John
us
did
the-
preps. No one else does.
And Sean puts all the pictures in this
Yeah,
whatever
I do click a couple things.
point. What is it called? PowerPoint. But if
I
anybody
didn't
else,
know if you were cutting a charger, Dick. I was giving you. I'm going to take the New England's hot 3.5 diameter over Michael Bean, who took the Chargers. That's why I picked the game. I knew he'd take the Chargers, and I think the Chargers are going to fail miserably. It's the half point. I also feel the icy chill of me getting fucked in the ass with that Charger Dick. That Charger Dick going right in me and going, you lost by half a point, Patriots, man.
I might go Patriots. It's -3 now where I'm looking.
Yes. So, well, where I'm looking is that's why I won't mention their name. I hope you bet with betonline.com. I was going to go to Antigua, crash the Christmas party, but then this Venezuela shit got the whole Caribbean in an uproar.
The AG, you don't do AG anymore? Or you haven't done that?
No, it's too hard to put money into it. We've been over it.
Yeah. I haven't had any problems with them.
No, that guy would, again, he gave me like free money sometimes when things got screwed up. One time, like they because you have to fudge a little bit with the truth on putting stuff in foreign the sports books. So he screwed up one time. Like I got a credit card bill and it said like something like a wig and makeup company in Hong Kong or something. I'm like, all right, this is obvious fraud. And then so I charged it back to my credit card, and then comes football season, and I go, it says I owe you money. It says my my balance is negative, $560, whatever. And he goes, yeah, did you? I call up, and I know the guy, Dave. Yeah. And I said, do you? He goes, hang on, I'll call you right back. And then he calls back, did you charge it back on a credit card maybe? I go, do you funnel your money through like some Hong Kong fucking nail company? He goes, sometimes. And then he replaced it. I'm sorry. I was going to finish this story, but look what just popped into the room.
I forgot about this one.
Number 40's got a double bulge.
Yeah,
See, this is when
we gotta check this guy for foreign objects. There's no way.
This is when betting lines take massive leaps. When you wait till the end to pull this out, and now Vegas is actually like a fucking tilting ship in the sea. All these people running from the buffet down to hit the sports book to fucking. Oh my god! I gotta hedge my bet.
I gotta get out of my position.
Man, I wish we could see their pubes.
Yeah, we gotta quote that. For a t-shirt.
That's how it goes, right? A girl's got, you're looking at her hips and whatnot, and then you stop looking, and they get skinny jeans where you can almost see the Mons Venus, and then all of a sudden they get glass butt plugs, so you can play Galileo and look for the stars. All right, let's move on. I'm fucking.
Yeah,
all right, last game of the slate. We got the Texans at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, this is great just because of the lighting.
Yeah,
we got the
promo pick with the.
This is like for our promo video for our show. The Steelers 3-point home dogs. Brennan against the Texans.
I like what Brendan said last weekend.
What's that?
Bet of the week, Steelers money line.
That was, I got to say, I didn't finish this. I love that feeling when I was just like, when you're screaming at the top of your lungs in the house, he missed it! He missed it! He missed it!
Oh, it's such a good sweat.
And I was like, I wish I bet the rent money on that now.
Yeah. Sorry, honey, your daddy's a coward.
I don't know. You really think money line Steelers again? You like that, huh?
I don't like the Texans at all, and I know that Aaron Rodgers they'll let him win one more game. No one cares about the Texans. The Texans don't care about the Texans.
Yeah.
The Steelers will win, and it sucks, and I hate that. And you know what? I don't want to. I promised I wasn't going to cry on this podcast, predicting that the Steelers are going to win outright, but. That's what Brendan said last week, and if it's true once, it's true twice.
Maybe
I'll
this
go
maybe
Steelers
this
on
will
that.
convince you.
Yeah, that is wild. Now look at that. That is like I don't know, 80% honky lineup there, and they're all.
You know what? You know what it looks like? There's no great definition. You know when you get at Safeway or Ralph's, wherever you shop. Let's say the chicken breasts are on sale for like $1.27. That one bait thing that'll get you to come in and spend money on other dumb shit. But you see these like hormone giant. What breast is that chicken on? That's like a pit bull haunches for a breast. Yeah. That's what that wall of dicks looked like. Hormones swollen, zero definition, kind of paling, a little bit gray. There's no organic free range cock in that bunch.
No, this is the juiced up that they're putting you in those like feed pens and giving you all the anabolic steroids to get the
Right.
The thing is, though, they're 80% water there too. Once you slice them,
All right. Listen, you laugh about that, Brendan Walsh. Next time you're driving down I-35 there to get to your fucking one-nighter in San Marcos, and you pass a chicken truck where they're all forced out and their heads are hanging out and their feathers are hanging out there, that jammed in where Jews had it easy compared to these chickens. I want you to think of these 5 dicks. One of them doesn't even have a number tattooed on him yet.
No. He's on the practice squad.
Yeah.
GMDs, as William in the chat is saying, genetically modified dicks. So
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. I don't know if I'll go money line. Maybe I'll take the points, but let me see what what's the
I think
What's the weather?
40 plus 1.
What's the weather?
Cold as hell.
Has anyone even checked the weather there? It could be. What if it's snowing? What if there's sleet?
39.5 is the over under on that one. That's a pretty.
You know what's worse than sleet is slush. Would step into the slush and fill up my entire driving loafer.
Your
driving loafers are soaked.
I would maybe go under 39.5 on that. I feel like the Steelers they have more low scoring games than high scoring this season. But
they always play ugly ass games.
Yeah, but I agree with the Aaron Rodgers thing. I think that they'll let him win at least one more game. So maybe I'll go money line again.
Nuke him with a nice. Love to watch the ball game with the guys. Hey, appreciate everyone hopping in. Good to hear from you. Glad we got to the points.
All right.
What do you got cooking up?
If you Venmo me $1,000, you can watch the Rams Carolina game with me, but beat feet before the Saturday night game.
Okay. Find him on Venmo.
And you have to be a single person on paper, and you have to have insurance where if we get married, gay, straight, I don't care. I just want the insurance. So you have $1,000 application fee to marry me, and you have to sign an NDA that I just wrote down on a cocktail napkin.
Brendan, what's going on? What do you got cooking up?
Just the podcast Off the Records, where we listen to comedy records, and then the World Record podcast, where I'm making more crank calls. We're getting Powerball numbers, and I'm inventing slightly racist sounding insults. Today I came up with turkey liquor and turkey tits.
Ooh,
so
I like that.
In Costa Rica, I would make up my own for the surrounding neighbors, like they're Guats and Hondos.
Oh yeah, up in Honduras, bunch of Hondos rock. Well, you got to keep your wallet close when the Hondos are around.
Yeah.
I like that. All right.
WorldRecordPodcast.com. You can get everything there. Join the Patreon for the live
It's
stream.
my favorite podcast. Brendan Wallace's podcast is my favorite podcast.
Oh, thanks.
All right, I got these fucking people who are here that brought me dinner and like whatever. Yeah, I want to eat your